Welcome back to the GSL. I'm Jesus Flumius Artosis. We're halfway through today's games. We got a very exciting match coming up here. IMNesTea against the Fruit Dealer.
Champion against champion.
Yes.
Top Zerg against Top Zerg. Legendary figures tasteless. Who will take it? Most say IMNesTea. But Damaga did show holes in IMNesTea's style after umpteen years of IMNesTea never losing.
I know, he was never losing Zerg versus Zerg.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy, actually. Look, I think Fruit Dealer has a shot, but IMNesTea, you know, if you look at the math of it, if you look at the statistics.
The 99% wins,
yeah.
ZVZ, yeah. If you look at
IMNesTea
that.
should win.
Yeah. But Fruit
We'll see if
Dealer
that
has
happens.
always been a great ZVZ player.
Yeah, he has been.
So we'll see.
Excuse me. So trying to digest that sandwich I just scarfed down. A little burpee there.
You scarfed
Need
it?
you to burp me. I scarfed it. I didn't snarf
Took your
it.
sandwich out,
Didn't do
put a
any
scarf
carne
around
sharpen.
it. You're like, now you're nice and warm with this sandwich. Put it down.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And also thank you to our sponsors at Intel, LG, and G-Skill for making this event possible. And, yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool game. This is one of those moments in the GSL, and I think in StarCraft 2 history, where we're really going to see the best possible Zerg vs. Zerg we can get. Zerg vs. Zerg, I think, is the matchup we cast the least. We see the least of. So it's sort of the matchup, at least for our viewers' sake, that's a little bit more unknown. What exactly do you do at the high levels? What does it look like when two Grandmaster players, not even Grandmaster, higher than that, two Code S players.
Two champions.
Yes.
GSL champions.
Duke it out.
And look at that. He's 84.6% wins versus Zerg. That's 11-2. The only losses he's had have been against Damaga. And this is just counting GSL.
Look at the people he beat. Zenio Sen,
That's just
Zenio
recently.
and Lenog, and even beat Damaga once. So, you know, what I love about IMNesTea is this guy was what people consider a failed StarCraft 1 pro gamer. He had no success. People kind of thought he was a washed-up older guy. Now he's like the best Zerg in the world.
He's the God Zerg, man.
He is, man.
Something else.
He is. He really, really is. So, you know, 84.6% win record. That's actually insane.
Yeah. That's like J-Dong and StarCraft 1 ZVZ, man.
It is. And now on to
80%
Fruit Dealer.
wins ZVZ. So he's quite good as well at the matchup. Well, still, even, I mean, that's a little bit deceiving. Only 5 games, adding that up.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't had as many Zerg vs. Zergs. He had a lot more ZVTs and CVTs.
He's had like a trillion ZVTs, man.
This is, of course, our champion from Season 1 GSL. He's a very, very formidable opponent. He's gotten a lot of respect from the other pro gamers. Same, though, on the left here with IMNesTea. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be very educational for me, not just for our viewers, about Zerg versus Zerg at this level of play.
Yeah, and especially on these maps, Tasteless, the first map is going to be Terminus Terminus Elite, whichever version it's called now. LE or RE, who knows.
Depends which language you're speaking. Korean, you don't have the R sound.
We are going to have to see. It's going to be a big map, Tasteless. That makes ZVZ a lot different.
Yeah, there's a higher chance we're going to go into the late game here, and that would be very interesting to see what these two guys duking it out head-to-head. IMNesTea against Fruit Dealer here. Only one will move on to the round of 8. Who will it be? We're going to find out here in just a little bit at the GSL.
IMNesTea versus GSL Fruit Dealer.
Over here in the north, we have the champion of GSL season number 2. Some say he was washed up. He turned that around.
IMNesTea.
Oh my god, something's already happening. I won't spoiler it though.
Yeah, no spoilers just yet. Got to do this intro, unless the Korean casters decide to go into it. We don't wear the daddy pants in this broadcast.
Look at me, Jones.
Over here, the dealer of fruit, champion of season 1.
GSL Fruit Dealer.
That looked dubbed.
Watching the Godzilla film.
So basically what we just saw was like a 7 pull, I think it was.
Yeah, and that's coming from Fruit Dealer, I assume.
Yes, Fruit Dealer is doing a crazy rush here now. If IMNesTea goes hat-trick first, it could be hard to hold, but as we saw from his teammate Lucira, anything can be held.
LG, Intel, and G-Skill are our sponsors. Thank you again. Now on to this match. As you can see, this is so Fruit Dealer. You know what I'm saying?
It is, man. It's so Fruit Dealer. This guy mixes in crazy all-ins along with standard play and sometimes even risky economic play. He's all over the place.
And this might very well work because, as you can see, IMNesTea went hatchery first.
Oh my god. Okay. The Overlord barely did not see.
Is he going to send any drones, you think?
He has one drone in there, and he's going to make a spine with it, I bet you.
Yeah, I think you're totally right, Artosis.
He's scouting everything out. He's like, all right. Time to make a spine?
He'll probably make that behind the minerals.
No, I think he'll make it on the very edge of the creep.
Oh, you think so?
Then it's longer for the drones to go out and actually do it. Hasn't started yet.
And it looks like he is going to make that behind
and
the
he's
minerals.
Actually going to go after the pool? No. Okay, he's having a little bit of a crisis of identity here.
All right, the Lings are out. There are Zerglings on the way.
As IMNesTea tries to micro out to kill this spine crawler, he catches two of the drones.
Uh-oh.
We do not have more Zerglings on the way.
Here.
This is actually this is a nice attack, man. IMNesTea has messed this up. And if that spine crawler gets in, is IMNesTea's reign of dominance in ZVZ over?
Oh my god. He just has to wait one more second.
Yeah, he needs that to finish, man. Spine crawlers do take forever, but there it is, and that's huge. That may be enough. That may be enough, Daceless. He's targeting drones, targeting Zerglings, just letting it target whatever it wants. Okay, so that may have been enough. 5 drones left over. Notice a lot more drones over there. 13 against 5 drones. IMNesTea's starting to make a lot of drones. Yeah, he is so far behind.
He has been knocked back into the Stone Age here.
This is a hard decision by IMNesTea because will Fruit Dealer Speedling all in? Will he go Roach? Will he go Bane? I think you can count on, well, he is going Speed as we see, and it doesn't look like he's going to go Bane, but you should count on at least Speedlings coming. So do you go Bane? Do you get a Spine Crawler? I think right here, as IMNesTea, I make a Spine Crawler instead of Zerglings. And I do my best, man.
Try your little nerd heart out.
Yeah. I would just, because it takes larva to make Zerglings. I would just focus on defending with the absolute minimum amount of spine crawlers and making everything into drones to try to get ahead economically to catch back up. IMNesTea is going to the ramp with this queen, by the way. This is all very interesting.
IMNesTea fearing a second counterattack here. Blocks the entrance. Speed almost done. Now, even having just the queen at the ramp is an advantage here, economically here for Fruit Dealer, because IMNesTea can't larva inject.
Now,
as long as he's there.
Right now we do have 12 drones against 19. Fruit Dealer way ahead. Attacking up the ramp now. That queen doing some great additional damage in there. Should tank some as well. Takes a long time to kill a queen. It has an armor. And Fruit Dealer getting a little bit too aggressive here, perhaps. But he is expanding at home and getting a Roach Warren. Forcing IMNesTea to make a lot of Zerglings as well.
Surprised he's even still attacking even just now.
Yeah.
Back was down to like 3 Zerglings against 6 and a queen.
Yeah, IMNesTea though, I mean, he's so far behind.
He might actually just want his opponent to keep making Zerglings because Fruit Dealer's already ahead in workers. You know, since drones
22 against 14 even.
Since drones and attacking units, Zerglings, you name it, anything, all come from the same thing. Larva, you know, if you're forcing your opponent to make attacking units, he can't make drones at the same time.
Yeah. Now notice
the
second queen. IMNesTea is showing us the little tricks that he tries to use to come back in ZVZs. But again, there's some Speedlings. Just force a lot of Speedlings. And IMNesTea is actually now making a Spine Crawler and getting speed and making more Zerglings. But Roach is being made for Fruit Dealer. I feel like Fruit Dealer can sit at home, make a little bit of defense, make a ton of drones, and 0% for IMNesTea to come back. That's what I'm feeling.
Fruit Dealer does have an extra base, more drones, everything leaning towards Fruit Dealer. IMNesTea forced to be in such a defensive posture that it's pretty difficult to recover from this, but it is IMNesTea. He has never lost to a Korean Zerg on TV.
Yeah. The more qualifiers we get, the less impressive it sounds. Thanks, Damaga, for ruining IMNesTea. I'll tell you, man, everyone felt like IMNesTea was going to take this easy, but Fruit Dealer with that little rush, IMNesTea messing up against the Spine Crawler. Huge time messing up.
Getting this Overlord would be one small victory. Since he has 2 queens, one can larva and shake, the other one can move out on the map and take out stuff like this Overlord.
Quite true. He's spreading his creep forward a little bit. And he's going for one base layer. Quite interesting, but there's going to be a sick roach coming from Fruit Dealer. I mean, already Fruit Dealer has 13 roaches. Ooh. And when he attacks, you're going to need a lot of Spine Crawlers.
Uh-oh, Zerglings get up the ramp.
Spine Crawler does come out, but still lock it out. Can they take out the Queen? That's actually a very important Queen. Oh, heartbroken right there. He should have infused that. Well, Zergling's going to have to be taken out by some drones as his Speedlings come back as well. But now Fruit Dealer has all the information, and he killed a Queen. And those, like, I cannot tell you how important these Queens are in holding any rushes coming up. You need to transfuse quite a bit against this many roaches.
More roaches now moving out. He may actually just go for the kill move here.
It's 76 supply to 37, so he's got over double his opponent's supply.
And this all goes back to that 6 pool or 7 pool we saw early on in this match. Fruit Dealer will follow this up with more Zerglings as we see here because they get there faster. Good for reinforcing. Good for tanking the damage so the roaches can deal the damage.
Another Spine Crawler is going up, but this, oh man, this is just too much. He's rallying in. And even though Spines do a lot of damage here, could not be enough. IMNesTea is actually doing his absolute darndest to defend, but as we've seen, man, over twice the supply.
That's it.
Wow. Wow. The return of Fruit Dealer, question mark?
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Fruit Dealer.
Is Fruit Dealer the next Zerg Bonjour?
Is he a Zerg Bonjour? Will there ever be another Zerg Bonjour? I don't know, but I'm going to blog about it. You know, what I'm wondering now is what is Fruit Dealer going to do this next game? I think IMNesTea probably knows he can still beat Fruit Dealer, but he's thinking,
absolutely.
Crap.
That's
down
like,
one
that's
game.
only the third ZZ he's lost ever in his life.
Ever.
And that was just a rush. It was kind of a good counter. And the thing is, to be quite frank, IMNesTea messed up. When that spine went up, he sent his drones back and then clicked on it too quickly. So 2 of the drones got caught outside. Those got targeted down. And then he engaged the Zerglings at a poor surface area location. It was, the spine was there, the end of the map was there, and he fought in there with a line of drones in the back. When you fight drones against Zerglings, quick pool against hatchery first, you have to spread them out. You have to get a huge arc. Drones are thick, man.
They're fat.
You need a big arc. You need a lot of surface area to let all your drones get in as many hits as possible. And he messed up there in 2 different ways holding that rush.
It's a situation where basically it all comes down to a few moments of micro. And there are some games in StarCraft and some scenarios that it kind of turns out to be that case. So, unfortunately for IMNesTea, he's down 1 game. He can come back, though. It's very possible, especially with somebody like IMNesTea.
Oh, my God.
But
he looks so angry.
He does, actually.
He's actually, that's fury that you see.
That
in
is
IMNesTea's
nerd
face.
fury.
Fruit Dealer. He's like the court jester right now. He's just all happy. What will I do this time?
I wouldn't be shocked if he does the same thing again. Totally
Dual sight.
Could be. It's dual sight. A map where the creeps from Han are too scared to play on because they heard 2 GSL champions will be duking it out there. They said, I don't want any of that. No siree. All right, it's time. Champion of Season 1 against Champion of Season 2. Only one will go on to the final 8. Who's it going to be? Let's find out.
IMNesTea versus GSL Fruit Dealer.